Apple Pay is cool.
Yes.
Let me take my watch and let me just put it up to something, and you can just charge me right there. That makes it easy. But is it that easy for somebody else to get my information?
That's the important question. Safe and secure, those two questions. And as part of its announcement of the iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus, Apple unveiled the much talked about Apple Watch. But the Apple Pay could be the brand's sleeper hit, or maybe they know this. The new mobile payment system promises to make your wallet obsolete.
Cyber and privacy expert Mark Rasch and CNET.com senior editor Bridget Carey, both with us here. Thank you for being with us. Bridget, I wanted to start with you and ask, I mean, it seems like it's easy, but really, how will this thing work?
It actually is pretty easy like it looks. So what you'll do is load up your credit card info for one time on the phone, and then when you approach a payment terminal that accepts Apple Pay, which is several places right now, including Macy's, McDonald's, Disney World, you'll approach and simply take your phone out, hold your finger on the fingerprint scanner, and voila, it's done. You don't even have to unlock the phone, because when it approaches, it knows that you're about to pay for something. So then you put your phone back in your purse and you're done.
Hey, Mark, the concern, as we've highlighted, is the safety, also the security. The cloud has been hacked, right? So I don't even know how you hack a cloud, but the cloud has been hacked. How safe are our credit cards? How safe is our information?
Well, it's interesting because you have to ask how safe compared to what. And so what's nice about this system is that it doesn't actually transmit your credit card data back to the person you're paying with. It uses a portion of it to create what's called a hash, or a digital encrypted segment, and that's what gets transmitted. So in that way, it's more secure. Where the vulnerability lies is when you actually put your credit card number into the phone. And so that's where you have the vulnerability. But if you do it right, the biometric, that is the fingerprint scanner on your phone, acts as a security device. If you do it right. If you do it wrong, you have vulnerabilities.
You're in trouble. Bridget, you mentioned some, I mean, listen to some of the names that are with this. I think Discover just came out and said something about being in talks with Apple for it. You got Disney's, Macy's, McDonald's, Starbucks, Petco, Nike, Staples. I mean, you hear those names and you think, okay, it's got to be secure to some degree, you would assume. But my question is, how many people do you think will be willing, Bridget, to just give up all of that information?
I think we do have some trust issues when you hear about hacking in the news all the time. But when you hear about how it works, and Apple put a lot of stress on the security side, that is interesting. And if people understand that, I think they will want to use it. In a theoretical situation, if you had another hack like Home Depot or Target, well, those stores never would have had your credit card info to begin with if they used Apple Pay. So it wouldn't have been useful for the hackers to get that one-time use code that's stored in their systems, because they never would have had that. So I think that's interesting, but we're still going to be carrying around our wallets because not every store is going to have these. So when you see people use it more, you'll maybe think about using it more.
You know what's interesting is I thought my cell phone made my watch obsolete, and now the watch is trying to make my wallet obsolete. Mark, do you think this is going to revolutionize payment as we know it? Is it going to make the wallet obsolete?
I think so, and you know, I hate to make these kind of predictions far into the future, but what it is you've already got a device that you're carrying around that will have a biometric reader, so it'll provide you that security. It has the ability to transmit data digitally, so you can buying stuff in person is going to be just like buying stuff online. You'll just be able to use this as a payment system, and it has the ability to take in tokens. And when you think about your wallet, all the things in your wallet are just tokens: a driver's license, a credit card. These will all be digital and locked a lot more securely than they're locked when they're sitting in your wallet.
All righty, Bridget Carey and Mark Rasch, we appreciate both of you being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you both.
You know, Disney has something like that already too. When you go to the park, they give you your bracelet, you pay for everything, you get into all your parks and your rides. It's pretty cool.
And now you'll be able to carry one around with you if it really works the way
yeah.
people expect it will.